The Batman Arkham trilogy hides so many secrets which players don't tend to know or figure out, and this is why in this video I'm going to show you everything I know about and figured out in the Batman Arkham series since my whole replay. And if you do go to enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, as most of these secrets I'm going to show you actually help adapt gameplay, such as the right way of using Batman's gadgets or using the right time to pull out a keyboard and mouse. Riddler, a character we all have love and hate basis with, gives us a set of games that Batman has to then partake in. But did you know you can actually cheat these games and get through them as quickly as possible? When Batman meets Robin for the first time in Arkham City, Robin gives Batman a line launcher gadget which is supposed to help him track down the assassin. Then make your way over to the second Riddler room after saving the first hostage in the courthouse. What most people would have done in this situation is use a batarang on the Riddler pressure buttons, giving Batman access to those floors without any electric paneling, then throwing a batarang at the right button, giving you access to a secret elevator which takes you up to the Riddler hostage. But if you're like me, I would use the line launcher, go straight to the endpoint, find the button with the right paneling, and then rescue the hostage. I just find it really funny to know that this is the way you should play it, because Riddler is an egomaniac who likes Batman playing with his games and playing the way that he wants it. This is probably one of the best examples of cheat the game, not the player. Here is the problem that controller players tend to experience, which makes them want to switch to keyboard and mouse, as keyboard and mouse have actually got a big advantage. In saving the GCPD officer encased in ice, there is an ice density meter which shows up in the top right of Batman's screen. This ice density meter slowly creeps up when Batman is moving at the normal speed, which sends sound waves to the water, giving away his position to Tiny. Even crouching on a controller still doesn't fix the issue, but the problem is keyboard and mouse players can actually not set off this ice density meter when walking on normal speed. But as long as Batman isn't running, you can actually not set off this ice density meter, giving away a position to Tiny. We can all agree that the most useless Arkham thug in the Arkham series is Razor. Now, if you don't know who Razor is, he's literally the thug who arms explosive mines on gargoyles in the intensive treatment. He's also the thug that Batman cuts down from the rope that he hangs onto in the medical facility. What's funny is that he actually does survive the fall and comes back into the intensive treatment after recovery. Joker's been practically playing this guy like a baseball bat, while all of these drastic moments end up getting taken with us into Arkham City in inmate conversations. Take a listen.
Worse. I've heard the stories. He's a monster. I heard he dropped Razor in a pool filled with boiling water and razor blades. He thought it was funny.
To be fair, that does sound pretty funny. Razor should never have left Joker's gang. Penguin was always going to try to get information out of him.
Did you know in Batman Arkham Asylum, after having subdued Harley Quinn, don't go to the Botanical Gardens, go straight to Arkham North. You will hear that these Arkham inmates have actually started picking fights with the Arkham lunatics. And in hearing their fight, you can find out that these Arkham inmates have actually lost. Then heading deeper into Arkham North, there are 8 different Arkham lunatics spread around, looking down on the Arkham guards that they have eliminated. And I guarantee you probably missed this because players tend to only go to the main objective of the story instead of going to somewhere that's not really being seen. I guarantee that 95% of you have probably played Batman Arkham Asylum wrong, and here is why. So we all know of these Arkham Mansion hostages that you have to rescue, but what if I told you there are 2 different ways you can actually do this? What most people would have done in this situation is go up to the second floor and go over to the vent, open it, and then rescue the hostages, giving you this secret dialogue from the Joker.
Reading the last page first? Shame on you! Well, here's the punchline. 2 minutes and the giggle gas goes boom! Permanently cheering up those miserable doctors! Tick-tock, tick-tock!
However, if you did this the other way and instead go to the hostages first, you will get this from the Joker.
Oh, how frustrating! Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you? Has tonight taught you nothing? In 2 minutes, the room will fill with happy gas. The audience will be in fits of ecstasy, and then die.
When Tiny pops out of the water towards the iceberg lounge, Batman will then have to beat him up. But if you don't do it, the death screen actually says Batman needs to use a shark repellent to fight him off. This is actually a heads up to the 1916's Batman movie, where Batman uses a shark repellent to fight off the shark. Some players might have walked past this, but there is a vent in the Arkham Mansion, especially in Dr. Young's office, where there is a vial of somewhat Titan formula. But if you start walking downwards, you could actually find some dead bodies of rats, thinking that they might have actually consumed the poison. Batman Arkham Asylum's most useless mechanic. Inside of the Batcave, there are these boxes that Batman can actually interact with. You can just go up to them and press kick, but this mechanic seems so useless because this is the only place you can actually do this animation in, and the secret mechanic doesn't even help us in gameplay in any sort of way. It just kicks some boxes out of the way so Batman can move past. The Joker's Carnival Challenge Pack, there is a very odd chance that when you play as Robin, Joker will misidentify Tim as Jason Todd.
What? Didn't I kill you already? No? Well, there's always time, right? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Robin!
Did you know this about Batman Arkham City? Spraying explosive gel on Mr. Freeze's cell, then running away and detonating it can cause a keep up gate to spawn in, telling you to stay away from Mr. Freeze. I'm glad you maybe found this useful for your next playthrough of any of the Batman Arkham games. Maybe I could do Arkham Origins or Arkham VR in the future, or maybe I could do Arkham Shadow 2. But I'm sticking with the mainstream Arkham games because I want to focus more on them much since I own them, well, really. But for now, this is me, and I'll see you in the next video.